Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Builds a Satisfactory. We've got a lot of work to do. We have started putting together the necessary pieces for the thermal propulsion rockets, I think is what they're called. And although we only need 250 of them, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's a 4-piece recipe, first of all, and those pieces each require a lot of different things. There's a couple of pieces that require blenders, and then a number of manufacturers. There's a lot of stuff going into this. So I started putting those things together and turned off some things that had only been used for the magnetic field generators, which are now complete. So we've still got a lot of stuff to do. In today's episode, we're going to start working towards getting the transport in place between aluminum and nitrogen. We're going to try, assuming we have time, to set up rubber production. I thought to myself in between episodes a way to accomplish that without losing any plastic, which we still need for the moment until the advanced director systems are done. So let's go ahead and jump back in and let's get moving. Okay, here we are back at the hub. I did a little bit of prep beforehand because one of the things that we're going to need is liquid biofuel. But we also need some pieces here to create the drone ports, the drone, as well as the pieces that we're going to need to actually craft the liquid biofuel. So one of the things that I did, and just to show you real quickly, is I went ahead and crafted a bunch of empty canisters, which is easy enough to do because of plastic. The plastic will refill, being that we're using the dimensional depot. I also then pulled a bunch of solid biofuel so that we could go ahead and craft a whole bunch of liquid, packaged liquid, and be ready to run without any problem. The next thing, though, is you'll see we need 40 modular frames, heavy modular frames, and 20 high-speed connectors. So let's go ahead and do that real quickly. That's easy enough. We can craft another 20 circuit boards and then turn those into 20 high-speed connectors. So we're going to do that real quick. So we're good to go there. Let's go ahead and do a quick sort. I am going to need to probably pick up some more cabling somewhere along the lines, as well as some more copper sheeting. But for now, this is good. This is exactly what we need. We still need 40 heavy modular frames. There should be... There are some extras. I just got to figure out where I put them. That's my one big... Oh, one other quick thing is we did decide to go ahead and do some of these lesser milestones. So let me go grab another 1,500 limestone. Actually, let me go this way because I think the extra heavy modular frames are up here. Actually, they, yeah. So what do I need? I need 40 for that, but I need 100 for the milestone. So there we go. We'll do that. And I've got extra regular modular frames. Let me put those in there. Okay, so there's that, and then I need the 1,500 limestone, which is over here. Yeah, so I'm going to build the drone port and the drone over at the aluminum, as well as the liquid, obviously the liquid packaging. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to actually grab the whole rest of the row and put in the rest in the encased industrial beam production. 1,500 that I need. Yep. Okay, good. All right, so the only thing that'll be left is the computers, and that one may have to wait, really, to be honest. All right, so there's that, and then the heavy modulars. There we go. Yeah, so all we need are the 100 computers, and because of the requirements of plastic, I think I may just have to leave them run for a bit. If I do get a backup of computers as the supercomputers are being made and the adaptive control units are being made, which requires both of them, then that's a different story. But the last time I checked, that was not the case. Okay, so we're going to head to the aluminum production. We've already got a storage unit with for the aluminum casings and a storage unit for the heat sinks. Those are the two items that we need to send to nitrogen to craft cooling units and something else that I don't recall. Oh, the fused modular frames. And I have the exact numbers of how many that I need, so... All right. Now, one of the things that I want to do is we've got a lot of so there's where the aluminum casings are coming from. Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, I do. These have got to be flushed. I wonder if I shouldn't take, like, this spot here and offload some to another buffer to give me even more time, but in any case. Okay, so the casings are in this storage unit, and the heat sinks are in that storage. No. Where are they? Where did I put the heat sinks? Oh, right there. So, we got to figure out what the best place is for the drone port that is then also going to give us the ability to set up the packaged fuel. Or so that I can at least get the package... Actually, you know what? It's probably best if we go ahead and set up the packaged fuel production now. Because we've already got water coming in. We could probably set up another water extractor and have everything being done here. We would just need to change... Yeah, I'm going to need to change this. Nope, not 4. 3. Yeah, this gives me more space. Okay. So what I'm thinking... is build the platforms right here on this highest spot. Okay. Okay. So we need to run biofuel. We need to craft a liquid biofuel first, which takes solid and water. So we need a refinery for that. Then we need the liquid biofuel to go into a packager. Okay, so let me get the buildings set up first. So refinery, which will be like this. And then I'm going to set up a very small storage unit. So that we can put the... There we go. I just hope I can do this. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's fine. Okay. Oh, did I? Oh. There we go. Okay. Nope. I should have put the refinery over on this side. And then the storage unit here. Okay. There we go. And then we can put water directly into here. Okay, so this is going to craft liquid biofuel. Then we need to go from here into a packager. Which, surprisingly, are not very big. It is weird, though, that the liquid port is at the top. That's the one thing that's very strange about that. And then this is going to craft liquid biofuel. I need another storage unit here. Okay, I may have to change this a little bit. Let me put the packager... the storage. Which will be this. And then that. There we go. And then this will be crafting packaged liquid biofuel. Very good. Okay. Now we got to figure out where the drone port is going to go. And of course I got to get water into here as well as power. But I wanted to kind of get things laid out first. What, 2 buildings? There we go. Alright, this can't do anything until I get water connected, which I'll do last. And what I'm probably going to do is set up another water extractor over there, connected to the junction, and then run another junction from there over to here, is probably my thought process at the moment. But I really need to figure out what the best way is to handle the drone port. So let me go up. See, I'm thinking actually the best place is right here. But it's going to require me changing some of these belts. Which is fine. I don't have any problem with that. Sorry, that was bugging me that that storage unit was like that, but that's okay. So the heat sinks are there. What I can do is change the direction of the heat sink to bring them up this way. Alright, what if I did... Actually, you know what? Let's do it from up here. Yeah, again, I'm going to probably have to change some of these belts to give me the necessary space. But, like, if I put it there... Or even better, can I put it here? The problem is there's just no flat ground. If I put it up here, I wouldn't have to worry about changing any of the current belts. I just run everything up to here. Alright, so let's do this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up I don't know how much space I need. I'll remove after. But I think 3x4 is probably going to be good. Okay. Then what we do is we take from the packager up and over. And I still have to worry about getting the input in there too. Oh, wow, it needed the whole entire space. Okay, so this is the fuel spot. Alright, let me put just this. Oh. Oh. So painful. So painful. I've just got nothing to attach it to. Well, okay, hold on. What we could do is run there. And maybe do this. There we go. Okay, so that's the fueling. Alright, this is going to be... Oh, I don't have a switch on this like I do with trucks. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and craft the drone. Alright, now we just need to get the heat sinks and the aluminum casings. Okay, so let me first of all change the direction here. Okay. Alright, so we need out this way. Okay. The big thing is the aluminum casings. I think we're going to need like 12,000. Alright, so... Alright, this is where I think I am going to need to change. Oh. That's better. Okay. That is a very small number of aluminum casings. Yeah, they just don't produce very fast. I'm using aluminum ingots. That's right, I'm using aluminum ingots for both casings and sheeting. And then ingots come from scrap and silica. Let me see something. It's full. We're getting more than enough scrap. It's somehow the silica that's not coming fast enough. Yeah, I definitely need another water extractor. Water extractor, there it is. And okay. $57.1. Ooh, that's a big drop off. It's 57.1 right up to here. Huh. No wonder these are running slow. And the thing, that should be feeding back. I wonder if this needs a lift. And I was told in one of the comments that I was using lifts wrong. That would be logistics, I think. Or not a lift, a pump. There we go. Yeah, see, there's the how. All right, then maybe I have this in the wrong spot. I don't completely understand the pumps at all. Yeah, I can see now that there's even less in the pipe. Yeah, I don't understand the pumps at all. The pumps don't make any sense to me. I do not understand how we're able to go from 57 to 24.8. I mean, it's more than a 50% drop off, which does not make any sense. And I think that's part of the reason why we're not producing enough aluminum casings, is because I can't, like, I really feel like with the amount of bauxite that I have, that I should be able to put in a third refinery to create alumina, to create silica and aluminum scrap. But or alumina and silica, and then that get turned into aluminum scrap and so on. But I don't understand how my water situation is what it is. This more than 50% drop off makes absolutely no sense. And where I put the pump, well, there's a pipeline Mark II pump, but it's all referring to head lift. What's a valve? Oh, that's a limiter. Yeah, I definitely don't want that. And I don't have a reason to go to a pipeline Mark II, plus they're expensive. Being that they require plastic. Yeah, if there's anybody in the community that can help me better understand this, I mean, for right now, I'm fine. I don't really need to spend a lot of time on it. It's just frustrating, because it does not make any sense in the world of liquid dynamics. Alright, let's figure out now how to get the aluminum casings that are here, the heat sinks that are over there, up to that specific input port. First of all, it's going to have to be a merger, because we're going to want we're putting two different items into the port. So, where do I want to run the merger? This is one of those weird locations. Do I put the merger right in front of the input port? And then figure out how to get the belts to each one? Like that? Whoa. Well, okay, hold on a minute. Let me do this. So there's that. And then we're going to run... Oops. Shoot. There. And then run from there to there. Okay. This one's fairly straightforward. I can do it a number of different ways. Okay. And actually, right this second, I'm going to do that, because I don't want to have things... I don't want this to be full of nothing but aluminum casings. Although, maybe I do. Alright, let's figure out how to get the heat sinks. I think the best thing is to do here up. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to put a stacker like this. Okay. And do that. Then I'm going to run from there up, and then run into... Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now, one small issue. I don't have any power up here. So the drone port does not have any power at the moment. Shit. What I'm probably gonna have to do... is do this. Okay. Now, it has no fuel, it cannot do anything, and actually that's fine. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to see it. Oh, it's got power though. I should be able to see what's outgoing. Well, okay. Okay, so I don't want to turn on fuel anyway, because this thing isn't going to have anything to do. What I want to do is now go over to nitrogen. That's not going to work. I don't know why it won't. There it is. Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. All I did was put a splitter here, and now all of a sudden this only holds 38.7. Which means this holds 18.3. That makes 0 sense. It's a pass-through splitter. Matter of fact, it completely reduced the entire pipeline capacity. That makes no logical or physical sense. That is very frustrating. As an extremely analytical, scientific individual, that's just ridiculous. So I've now got a third water extractor when I really shouldn't need one. 14. I don't know why that's only producing 6. And that's only producing what? It actually changed nothing about the amount of water that's in this pipe. I added another water extractor and it did not do anything. So this one's horrible. Yeah, I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. And this one holds 65. None of these numbers add up. Their formulas are off. And this is extremely frustrating. Alright, well, this is all working. I now need to... One, I want to go see how many... advanced director systems we have, which should have been collecting up here. 25. Man, that's gonna be slow. Alright, I need to replenish my copper sheeting. I also need to replenish my cabling. Ooh, that's interesting. We're using cables faster than I thought. I'm very surprised at that. Although maybe I shouldn't be. We've now got plastic moving consistently. Although I've got to be honest, I may need to take a look at that. That's quick wire. Oh, there's motors. I didn't realize I had excess motors here. Huh. Man, I really wished I had known that. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. Let me grab the pipes too, because oh, never mind. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go back to nitrogen. And we're going to set up the drone port there. Then what we'll do is set up the smart splitter so that the two items that we need for the blenders can go to the right locations. Heat sinks goes into one to create cooling units, and aluminum casings goes into the other one to create fused modular frames. I'm also going to make a quick stop here up at the copper facility so that we can grab some excess cables, and then we should be good. That should get the cooling systems and fused modular frames. We need 1,800 of one, 250 of the other. Then we need to work on rubber so that we can get modular engines, which are going to be smart plates, rubber, and motors. Alright, that's copper sheeting. I think this is cable. Yep. Alright. Okay. So, those are output bins. I'm now starting to rethink. Alright, you know what? Let's build the drone port. That there. That's fairly flat ground. What I think I'm going to have to do is rebuild these. So that one, I can take the output from there, but also I've got to run water up here too. Which is down there. And we've already heard me bitch and complain about water. I've got water down here too. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this one piece at a time. So, this is aluminum casings, heavy modular frames, and nitrogen. So, in order to craft the fused modular frames, we need 250 heavy modulars, which I can just go grab and then put into a storage unit. The aluminum casings are the things that we need from... And I also need power, too, for that matter. So I'm going to need... Yeah, see, this is the problem. I messed this up. I was focused too much on the input of the nitrogen and not on the input of the other pieces. Okay, so let's give this a little bit more room. We're using a blender. Okay. We will put a storage unit here. This will be the heavy modular frames. Do I have some extras that I could put in here? I got 20, but I better not. I can always get back and grab some from up top. Okay. Then the nitrogen will go there, but we need to worry about getting the aluminum casings from over there. Okay, so we're going to build a smart splitter. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll run that was something I didn't know I could do. I didn't know I could turn the belt as I was building it. Then what we'll do is we will put that. Over that. That. There. Okay. Then we can run that. There we go. And then this is going to be creating fused modular frames. And then we will put a... This really doesn't matter where I put this. Here's something else I'm going to do real quickly so I can craft some more solid biofuel between episodes. Okay. Seeing as the output of it is a solid item, we'll do storage here. Oop, nope, not quite. Okay. There's that. Now we just need to get the aluminum casings here. This is not powered yet. Alright, so that part's done. Okay. Now we need to do... I don't know what they consider left. And then this one is going to be heat sinks. Okay. I just hope those are the right ones, so I can always change them afterward. Alright, so then let's go ahead and build the next blender, which I guess we'll do here. That was one I didn't want necessarily. Okay. And I think this one we're going to have to do a little bit differently. So if I build the blender like this, the pipes have got to be on the right side. I really wish there was a way that we could actually, like, tell the game to swap the ports. Because it's the exact wrong direction, or wrong sides. I need them on the exact opposite sides. Alright, so if we do that, this is going to be cooling systems. So rubber I'm going to worry about separately. The heatsink is going to come from the drone. Then we have water and nitrogen. I think I have to put together a completely separate nitrogen output, which I already have, to get to that. Alright, so that's not a problem. We'll use the left-hand port for that. Then we need to get water here. How much water do we need? 5 cubic meters. Okay, that's not a lot of water, thankfully. And then the heat sink will come from there. Alright, so let's put the heat sink here. So there's the heatsink. This is going to be the rubber, which I'm probably just going to have to carry back and forth. It's going to suck, but I need, what, 3,600? I have almost all of that already. Matter of fact, I'm pretty close to having all of it. So let's see. Let's put a industrial storage. That'll be the rubber. Oh, man, I didn't even look to see numbers. 12 per minute, 12 per... Okay, yeah, these are definitely Mark 1s. Okay, let's go set up the copper. I mean, not the copper. The nitrogen. So we'll run a brand new pipe. I'm going to kind of change the direction of this a little bit. Ooh. Well, okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do it there instead. $40.9 is what we're going to get in the pipe. What does this need? 25. So we should be fine. Good. Alright, then the last thing is the water, which is obviously, as we've already been hearing, I suck at, apparently. So let's bring the pipe out first. And then figure out how to do this. Okay. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Should only need one. Well, damn, that worked really well. That worked really well. Holy cow. Now I just gotta figure out how to get power here. Okay. All right, this is where things are going to get a little crazy. Okay. Says it's going to have 31.7 in the pipe, but there's no flow rate. $50.2 in the pipe, but no flow rate. $45.9. 64.1. Okay, so that's full. Alright, so this one's filling up. This one's starting a little bit. Alright, so it just needs time, which is fine, because I don't have the other pieces in place anyway. We can run power from you to you. Okay. That's it. All right, we need to head back. Grab rubber, grab the heavy industrial, heavy modular frames, then run all the way back to set up the drone. Actually, we're going to go ahead and set up the drone port now. We'll do the. Oops, that didn't work the way that I wanted it to. Mostly because I didn't have the right thing. Yeah, so we're going to go all the way back to set the drone up so that it can fly back and forth. I just realized I didn't actually have the output to the smart splitter. And we're going to make sure of the flow. Then in the next episode, we can worry about setting up additional rubber production. And then we'll start thinking about how to set up modular engines. The modular engines I actually don't think are going to be as hard as I expect, because I already have smart plates. And I already have the ability to produce motors right there. So really it's just going to be about getting those two fully set, and then just stand up a manufacturer somewhere or an assembler somewhere and run motors, smart plates, and rubber together to get what we need. The thing about it is I need so much rubber. What I may do... Actually, that wasn't what I wanted. I'm wondering if I shouldn't think about setting up another drone port just for rubber. Okay, so that's outgoing. Very good. Okay, so we're going to send this to Kempa-Goda. Okay, first of all, aluminum. I'm gonna have to change the other one. It doesn't have any fuel. What do you mean it doesn't? Huh? Packaged liquid biofuel. There it is right there. Oh, God, no. Not again. It won't take packaged liquid biofuel? Why? Why? I don't understand. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm really sorry that I couldn't get this up and running. Everything that I've read, every wiki has said that the liquid biofuel would work. I don't understand why it's not working, or why it won't accept it. If everything will only be possible with oil fuel, then I'm screwed. I can't use drones. because I've only got the one set of oil fields, and there's no way I can transport the fuel if I can't even get my transports up and running. All right, I'm gonna have to figure this. I'm sorry, I'm really frustrated between the water situation and this. I'm really getting to a point of this. Just I don't understand the design decisions here. Liquid fuel is liquid fuel. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm sorry if you didn't enjoy the content. I really, really am. I'm enjoying the game overall. It's these little things that just don't make logical sense. If you have enjoyed the content, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, or comment button. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithms. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.